Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to explore two crucial pen shading techniques, which are the cross hatching and the stippling shading technique. Here on your screen we have different overviews of shading techniques. Shading is vital in creating depth and dimension in your drawings. Cross hatching and stippling are two effective techniques that can bring your pen drawing to life, and that is what we are focusing on in this tutorial today. Moving on to the materials needed. Before we begin, let's go over to the materials you will need. You will need a high quality pen, preferably with fine and medium nibs, and also a smooth paper. This will help you achieve the best result needed in your pen shading. Your smooth paper can be either a high quality paper or a normal sketch pad. Let's start with cross hatching. This technique involves drawing intersecting sets of parallel lines. The closer the lines are, the darker the area will appear. Notice how the overlapping lines create varying shades. By changing the angle and spacing, you can control the darkness and texture. Now let's practice the cross-hatching shading technique together. First thing, we are going to start by drawing a series of parallel lines. If you don't have your drawing materials with you, I advise to pause this video, get your pen and paper, and practice along with this video tutorial. And now moving on to the next, which is to draw another set of lines crossing the first set at an angle. That is why it is called cross hatching. We are going to draw our lines from a different angle now to give it that cross hatch effect. And now I'm adding another set of intersecting lines from another angle to darken the cross hatching that I'm making right now. Remember that the key is to maintain consistent pressure and spacing. Next, we'll move on to stippling. This technique is very easy and it mainly means using dots to create your shading. The closer the dot, the darker the area. Stippling technique can be very time consuming, but it offers a unique texture and precise control over shading. Let's try stippling together. So start by creating a light area with spaced out dots. Now, gradually add more dots to create a darker area. Remember to take your time and focus on the placement and density of the dots. Right now, I want to show you a rough time-lapsed example drawing of using the both technique, that is the cross-hatching technique and stippling technique together to add complexity and interest to your drawing. This is just a rough example and time-lapse video. Then in my next tutorial, I will show you how to use your cross hatching in your drawing and how to use your stippling separately in order not to make this video too lengthy. So let's see how we can use both techniques to create a rough representation of our cross hatching and stippling shading technique together. To recap, cross-hatching and stippling are very powerful techniques for adding depth to your drawings. So practice this regularly to improve your control and precision. Some few tips I can give to you right now is always be patient, practice consistently, and don't rush the process. Over time, your shading will become more and more refined. So our next tutorial after this is going to be more of demonstration and practical application on how we can use our cross hatching and stippling to shade, and in that tutorial I'm going to be using a sphere to demonstrate the shading technique so we can all learn together and practice. Thank you for watching. If you found this tutorial very helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more art tutorials. Feel free to leave any questions or suggestions in the comment section below, and see you in the next video.